Hey guys, what is going on? RedMaster here, and welcome back to an episode of Cards and Castles Ranked with Red. We are nearing the end of the October 2019 season. Halloween is this upcoming Thursday. But rather than waiting all that time to play the RakaToken deck, then maybe more appropriately, because I mean all the zombies and stuff for Halloween, I did want to play it now just so I could establish its ranking for a few days, and then of course have the season reset happen and do all that good stuff. So I mean, I guess like the title of the video says, RakaToken running thread, nothing really new. We'll go through the 5 matches, see where the deck ends up, and let's just go ahead and jump into match number 1, because I mean, why not, right? Match number 1 coming at you. Alrighty, first match, not looking too bad. I mean, I probably could have swapped out the Bard, maybe so what we got, but I mean, Lumberjack, Blacksmith, and the Bard aren't necessarily bad starts in general. Honestly, I would like something other, though, than like Arcanon and Darkness, but I mean, we'll just have to go and see what happens during the matchup itself. We'll see if he decides to take damage for draw. Yep, beautiful. No worries there. Oh, jeez, Robins. Okay, and that imp definitely says, to me at least, that we will be seeing, probably, hold on, I'm just doing some math. Do I throw out 3? I mean, it won't really be worth it. I think I will, just to intercept this imp. We don't really have a lot of healing, so any damage we take does become permanent, so I do have to kind of keep that in mind. So, even though the ramp won't really be useful here, okay, Fear, which is actually better for us, because now I can play the Bard. It doesn't matter if he gets a little buff there. Although Brewery's an interesting sight to see. So we'll do Bard, we'll go Hovel, we'll hit the Imp. He can burn the Bard and kill off the Captain, but that would mean his burn is away from the Hovel, and, you know, upkeep wouldn't really affect me at that point then. So we'll see. Blacksmith, another Fear. So pretty, or at least a couple cycle cards here, and a couple cheap cards too. I mean, Brewery, Blacksmith. Nothing really above that, what's it called? The 4 gold mark, as of now. The highest card he's played is Blacksmith for 3 gold. Everything else has been pretty cheap. And I opened my mouth. I had to open my mouth, because then boom, there's a keeper of the door, which is never really a fun sight to see. I'll do this for now. Not really too worried. We'll see if he decides to take the trade with the Captain for a unit and sacrifice this away, because that is going to be a big loss if he does hit there. Just getting 1 unit rather than 2. Okay, Darkbender. Not the worst. I would like another buff so we can take that out, but he's positioning it in a way that he does look like he needs to kill the Captain. Or at least I would expect him at this point to kill the Captain. No. Captain lives on. Interesting. Let's do that. Position the Blacksmith away. My concern is that there's a lot of potential Dragon's Fire value on this board. But I do need to rush in some units at this point. Yeah, I do need to get some units rushed in here, so I'm not super concerned. I mean, if there is a board wipe, so be it. I just don't think he probably would have played it already unless he's waiting for more value. I mean, I get wanting to play the Darkbender, but your keeper is just there. And I mean, now is, you know, you can trade with a rat, yeah, and then get some things off of that. Horseman's gonna be good. Hits my Bard. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I still have my blacksmith buff, so I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Alright. Damn. Okay, let's do this. Get ourselves a big boy here. We dread pirate a little bit. And that'll be the end of our turn. And then next turn we have big Eternal Darkness play ready to just completely swarm his board. Okay, there goes my Robins. Not using the range to get rid of my keeper, mind you. So he's going to be okay with allowing me to keep this unit, whatever it's going to be. Which is quite interesting, because I would imagine he would have gone for keeper, so I didn't get another unit in my hand. Okay, there's Gravestalker. There's a Banshee. Okay, all not really hitting the keeper either, though. Which is strange. I have no issue with that, mind you, but I'm just, thinking that's a little bit of an oddball. Just a little bit. Ooh, nice defective pickup. Let's throw the Eternal Darkness. Oh, I blocked off a zombie, whatever. Yeah, it's no big deal. We don't play the Bard. Reason being, I do want a Rakanoth at some point. And if I want the Rakanoth, I'm going to have to not play Bard. I'll get one zombie off the Gravestalker. I probably could have positioned could I have positioned a zombie down here? Probably. Alright, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, there's a bolt on my blacksmith, so my zombies have been reduced to normal boys. Which is no problem, but, they can still make some dangerous moves. The Gravestalker's not going to survive a trade with a zombie, mind you. Everything else is going to get a little weaker here. Okay, Necromancer comes out. Oops, spooky. Alright, not the worst. And yeah, he's focused on clearing off the zombies. Alright, that is completely fair. I think what we do now as a response, slap away the Necromancer. That gets rid of the Gravestalker. We hit 2 here. We hit 2 here. Horseman connects with the zombie. Beautiful. We can put the Horseman down here then. And then we throw the Wraith over here. So we have a couple options for a Rakanoth target to appear in our next turn. And I think that's going to be the game. I don't really see any other way. I mean, sure, we can do a bit of work against the zombies here. Yep, there's a blacksmith armory combination that's going to take down that. We have another unit maybe to counteract that zombie, perhaps. We do have Necromancer, very cool. Oh boy, and then this happens, so run that up, bop that. Not enough to end the game, unfortunately, but there's surrender anyway. He wasn't going to be able to come back from that Rakanoth burst, so very nice win for RakaTokens in our first matchup. Did look a little sketchy in the opening moments, but we were able to slowly pick it back up. I do think there were a couple of sketchy plays, Darkbender not being able to, or at least Darkbender to me, not hitting the Keeper of the Doorway was a big sort of red flag. He should have taken that out despite Robin's probably getting in additional damage. It probably would have saved you a couple of units, but maybe not the worst thing, I guess, for him, maybe, in hindsight. Anyway, enough about that first. Let's go ahead and jump into our next matchup, though, and see if we can continue this good momentum. Alright, next match. Let's cycle out Mordok. I don't think we need the big boy. Oh boy, are we gonna do this right now? Oi. Let's not break my internet, please. Thank you. Oi. Alright, I'm gonna reconnect real quick. There it goes. We're back in it. No big deal. Ugh, you gotta hate when the internet just dies and you just have no idea why it's so slow until the moment you realize, like, oh, wait, that's not supposed to work like that. Oi. Alright, so looks like to be a yellow druid, a little bit of inspire action to start us off. Get a Southport captain going. I think that's gonna be the right move for us to go. And then maybe a Rat King? Rat King Blacksmith, maybe, actually? Now I'm thinking about it. He's got 2 scouts. I assume one of them might be coming out now. Yup, there he is. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the board. How are you doing? I think we can play it safe and do the Rat King Blacksmith play just to get that out there. I don't think... I don't think the upkeep should affect us in the next turn, really. I mean, I'm only thinking about doing a grotesque play on the Rat King and then maybe clearing out scouts if both of them are coming out. That's just my thought process. I'm not, again, 100%. Because sometimes you got to think of plays on the fly, obviously. I would rather me not have 2 darknesses in my hand, but, you know, that's just how this goes, right? Okay, double priest action now. Very, very cool. Thank you. We can do a priest hit there. We can trade ones. We can also do the grotesque on the Rat King, I think. That's going to be the better play. We can line him up. Ah, oh, damn it. I have one of those. And I think I'm just going to get rid of the other priest. Just in case. Maybe not the smartest thing to do by wasting those 2 rats, but I have another Rat King, so I'm not super scared about that. And then I do want that scout to connect to our Southport captain there, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Or maybe he is. Goddamn. Yeah, because where's that scout going to go now? Oh, I get what he was going for. He was looking for the blacksmith kill, but that's not how that works, unfortunately. Apologies, amigo. On just that's yeah. I could feel the pain in that play. I think we're gonna take it easy this turn and just go with a thief hovel. I think that's the big play here. Reset our rat generation maybe a little bit here. And then maybe next turn get the keeper out and start producing some big threats. Okay, Dragon Knight, so we can forget the Elvish Thief doing big things. Fortunately. Is the scout going to participate? Nope, scout was not planning to participate with us. Big sadness, big F in the chat for scout. We'll do that. We'll do that. I think I'll just do that. Set up big keeper to generate some units for us, hopefully. At least to buy some time until we can play our Eternal Darkness. What concerns me, though, in this matchup is the amount of cards and things that he's continuing to hold on to. I mean, obviously, Crusaders, you're going to have a couple of cards in your hand as backup, but I don't know. This many cards definitely tips me off a little bit. And I'm not sure why. It's just sus, you know? It's sus. Okay, Knight of Flowers. That knight actually probably will get... nope, no it won't. Let's say it might get the buff, but I just drew that, so by night. Unfortunate. And then we'll threaten that a little bit. Can we pull? I'll pull a horseman. We can probably use it because it'll. Okay, well, it had value either hitting the Dragon Knight or the armory, but okay, castle damage. Sure, that's what we need. But it does actually get rid of the priest buffs, so no big deal. And it's a 5/1 now. Okay, lumberjack will finish off the keeper. That's fine. That's good value at lumberjack. Another inspire gets a shield runner and a questing knight. The dragon knight. Yeah, I was gonna make that trade anyway, so you might as well. Okay, we're gonna go for attempt number 2 at that buff, which you'll probably actually get. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that I can do there. Third blacksmith. Let's pop that. Let's move. Okay, you boys are like in danger over here. Like no, no, big worry there. We'll do that. And then, yeah, that'll be a good end turn. And the next turn, baby, Eternal Darkness for the spawn block. Hopefully, I want to get the spawn block, but we'll see. We'll see. I doubt we are, but you know, it's gonna be funny if that we can just pull that off. Yeah, you know you're not gonna have a good day when your rat trades, or when your questing knight trades with the rat. I'm kind of curious though, because how is he going to deal with all of? Can I throw it down here? Yes, I can. Maybe not the most out of, not the most out of that, but you know what? That's fine. He could actually be prepping for a Lumi. I just kind of realized that is another solid option he could go with. Oh well. We'll make the Lumi a little painful. How about that? We'll make the Lumi a little bit more painful. If it is, because, I mean, he held both the Questing Knight and the Paladin back. Okay, so there goes 1, there goes 2. Swordsman, yep, I figured as much. Which is good. Good on Swordsman. It was either that or the Luminaris, so, I mean, one of the two comes out, right? He does need to get rid of that. Okay, he does get rid of the other zombie. Perfect. All good. No worries. Okay, and then we simply reset. We reset. Oh no. Yeah, double darkness hurts. I mean, hell, he might have the second one. Let's not, or he might have the Luminaris right now. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I mean, right now he's being spawn blocked. That's big problem number 1. Alright. Dragon Knight. Okay. Got some board clears here. Some board clearers, if you will. Scout. Okay. Anything else? He's got 2 cards. I'm burning through his resources. Yep. Yep, and he falls back to protect the armory. Very good. He saw that. Not bad. Not bad. So he kind of survived the onslaughts, but they're not really over, if you know what I mean. I do have the rats that I want to push forward, and the Dark Bender to kind of put the exclamation point on it. Yeah, I'm gonna save the bolt. Save the bolt in case. Yep, throwing out the GGs, and I think that is fair. Unless he's got something that maybe I don't know about. Something coming out, maybe something big. Zombie trade with the lumberjack. Good value for the lumberjack. Not a big loss there. Questing knight. Will trade with the rat, unfortunately. But yeah, that's gonna open up. I think, is that lethal? I think so. Yeah. With sudden death, yeah, it's gotta be. Yep. Alright, so that will end off the game. Another solid win for the RakaToken deck. GG, certainly a interesting deck there. I don't know if that's more of a, I guess, unit buff deck. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not sure. But still, good matchup. Another win for RakaTokens. Moving to match number 3, though, and hopefully continue our winning momentum. Alright, our next matchup here. Mordok, I like to see your enthusiasm to get in the matchups, but I'm not going to be needing you right about now. Lumberjack, Fear, Blue Firebolt. Decent start off here. A couple of cycle cards for some draw and some burn if need be. Oh, look, lumber for lumber. We can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the Fears. It's not going to be really worth it to push something back like that. Maybe next turn I can use a Fear, but I don't think it's necessary to do it now. Thief. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'll do Captain for Thief, even though I'm not really going to have big ramp. It will block that Thief from doing any big damage. And hell, whatever he throws out, maybe I'll be able to catch. Boy. Oh, fantastic. Neither of which I can really burn off super well, so thank you for that. I'll do the armory. Just so I have the gold to do it. The armored lumberjack. The armored lumberjack will ride into battle. Okay. He's got an armory too. Sweet. I do want to burn off the hovel though, rather than the armory. I think the rat hovel is definitely a bigger threat to us. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. He'll probably throw out a monster next turn, definitely. Power up that Colossus, I assume. Or get 2 Colossuses for the price of 1. It's a... Well, that's a big issue. Be gone, Colossus. Well, that's a bit of an oof. Behemoth are about to get some big power now. Some big value if I can't shut this down. I can shut it down with Dragon's Fire. I just have to get to the Dragon's Fire. And Grendel is not going to make that easy. Granted, the Colossuses aren't getting additional movement. They now just have the ability to move, which is good. I do like that. I am just worried if the bad things are going to start happening now. We'll do that. Bring him out. Pause there for a moment. We can set up for a Dragon's Fire next turn, hopefully. Or maybe Robin's into that. Surprised he didn't do... Oof, alright. There are a couple of tiny issues. But nothing we can't get ourselves out of. I should probably make that clear. Big boy comes out. Big boy kills that. Wow. That's not what I'm looking for in the... I could have done the Dragon's Fire, yes, but it wouldn't have really got the kills that I wanted it to. So we unfortunately are going to take 10 damage this turn. Make that 12 damage. Oof. Okay, Colossus. Yep. That's all fine. Wizard. I think I can do this, right? Yes, I can. Sweet. Whoosh. Burn. Burn, feeble units. That's kind of rude on my part. I'm so sorry. Alright, there is another Rat King. We can Dragon's Fire that, so I think we should be fine there. I would say just trade the Rat King to the Banshee, man. There's no... Yeah, there you go. There's no point in overthinking that. Thief, more Dragon's Fire value. I'm happy about that. I just need a smaller unit to play, because I don't want to play the Bard on top of the Fire. Because that would mean big bad. You're not who I'm looking for, but you know what? We'll do that. And that'll be it. Really? God damn. Alright, I'm going to have to play a bit more of a defensive Eternal Darkness. I'm not super used to, but we'll see if he's got the Swordsman lurking in there. If not, we have big Rakanoth value. Rakanoth. Rakanoth. It's like a summoning called Rakanoth. Rakanoth. Will he allow me to summon Big Papa Raka? That's a phrase I never thought I'd say before. Okay, one rat. One rat. He's probably going to clear out more of the zombies closer to castle. Yep. Wizard as well. Oof, and that is rack of value. Can I reach the armory? No, I cannot. I do need more castle damage. I do need more castle damage. Alright, he's got 2 cards to shut down 4 zombies and a Rakanoth. I'm going to use the Colossus, but that's going to be a blunt trade. Is that it? Bard. Yeah, that's it. Zombies will finish off the job. Beautiful. Another win. Actually, probably the closest one so far out of the 3 matches that we've played. Got scary when the Colossus started coming up and doing their work, but good thing I held on to that Dragon's Fire, I guess, for as long as I did, or else we probably would have been in a bit more trouble. But hey, another match down, another victory, all is going well. Let's jump into match number 4. And what would a RakaToken run be without a match from Yoda? I feel like that's just something that happens now. I'm always finding Yoda in at least one of these RakaTokens nowadays, which is fine. It's all good, but until he starts to like pick that up, I think we should be okay. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll start things off plain and simple with a Lumberjack. He is running the Warlock Crusader. First time today we've seen those colors, so big round of applause there. A little Salahar Rider action to open things up. Um, I think I go in. Maybe that wasn't the right play. Because why else would he throw his... Okay, well, the ride is going to connect anyway. So it might have just been a misplay, which is all fine. I thought there was more significance behind the Salahar movement, but, you know, a misplay can always just be a misplay, plain and simple. Let's go ahead and throw out the Rat King a little bit. We'll see if he goes for the Rat King directly or does another sort of unit takeout. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of Last Will pieces. Taria's file definitely going to back that up. Oof, and he's saving them. He is saving them. That pretty much gives you all the information you need to know right there. The fact that he's kind of just holding on to them in the back there and not making anything, not being aggressive with it. That's probably the term. Then again, Flamestorm exists. Red Flamestorm exists. Oy. All right. Fair enough. I mean, like, fair enough. Not gonna complain. Let's throw out Keeper and see if he's got the burn for it. Because if you're running Warlock Crusader, you have a lot of burn. Especially for Last Will, too, so... Let's see where it goes. See where it gets him. Darkbender. Alright, and then probably another... Okay, Banshee. Banshee is fair. I can't play that yet. I think what I'll do is do that. What a horseman. He'll get a flame shield. Jeez. What a pull. And the next turn, perhaps a captain blue firebolt combination. Depending on if he throws out... Or I might do Captain Armory. Nope, I'm doing... Well, shit, what do I want to do? I do want to play Captain, definitely. The question becomes, do I add what onto that? Or at least the question actually becomes, what do I add onto that? Let's get Horseman. Oh, that landed there. Yeah, let me just burn it. I have the opportunity. I might as well take it instead of him risking a flame shield on that Darkbender. Even though I know it's going to the... Oh, hello. Does anyone else want to tell him what I've got in my back pocket? Let's see here. Let's go Captain Armory. Well, I'll give him the last will chance connection. We'll see if he decides to take that trade. Or burn off the Armory beforehand. Okay, he burns off the Armory beforehand, which is fine. Especially considering that we got the draw for that. Okay, bro. Alright, well, let's go ahead and send them in now that we can. Does he have the swordsman? That's the big question of the day. We'll see. Nope, he got a second Dragon's Fire, though. Damn. I had a feeling there was another one sneaking back in there, but I didn't want to believe it. Ooh, why'd I play Lumberjack when he's got Generals out? Oops! Oh well. I was thinking more of, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I guess probably because I'm going to Dragon's Fire if both of them connect. Yeah, then there comes Andrew. Oops. Bad play on my part, boys. Damn. I'm surprised that he didn't let that second one connect. Like it really would have hurt or anything, wouldn't it? Let's go Blacksmith, get a little bit more damage here, I think, is the play. I'll give him another buff, sure, why not? Do that. Might as well. Bulwark's nice. Although I don't know if you want to use Bulwark before, or you got Darkbender too, okay. He's probably not going to send in the Andrew. I have a distinct feeling. Yeah, he does not want that. Ooh, can I get... Yes! I realized I had the Arcanon combo in my hand. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it. Woo! That feels good. Let's get rid of the Andrew. The big power unit. Oh, boy. And that completely flips this game around a little bit. Although I do have to be careful, because I still have issues with that. Yes, Rakanoth value. uh, oh no. Not only do I keep the Mordok, but I hit an insane Rakanoth. God, this has been Arcanon's game. I'm not. What else can I say? He fears nothing away for draw, so free draw for 0 gold. Again, cycles away nothing for free draw. Arbiter. Okay, that's fair. There goes the armory probably, right? Or castle. Okay, he's got castle. Even though I think he probably should hit armory, no? Because I have a lot of damage. Yeah, I know the surrender anyway. What a match. What a wild encounter that was. Not only did I sack his Andrew with the grotesque, but I used Rakanoth to block away those books, or at least not pretty much destroy that entire lineup from the book's position. So really nutty match. That's probably a favorite. But I mean, we've got one more left to go, so let's go ahead. RakaTokens so far 4-0. Let's see if we can make it 5 with one more match. All right. So last match. Probably are thinking to yourself, Red, this is not RakaToken. And you're right. It's not RakaToken. During the last match, I realized, about like halfway through, or like 3/4 of the way through, that I didn't hit record. And by that time, it was just a lot of BM stuff. Like he would kill, a lot of other things, but without actually ending the castle. So by the time I kind of realized that I wasn't actually doing the 5th match, it was already over. So long story short, Lost the 5th match for RakaToken. The final ranking was 3405, which is not bad. It's only like a 3-star decay from last season, which is, again, like I said, not bad. But instead of kind of risking that rank, because it is so close off, from falling off at 3400s, I figured, you know what? Let's try the Awakened Cargroom deck, because I did want to showcase a little bit more of that, and we are going to be using it in the next season, so might as well get ahead on some of the matches. Not as well, not like rank them fully, but still like probably put some more matches out there, so that way the videos themselves aren't as long when they come out. The more dedicated videos. So this is match 3 for Awake Cargrim. The deck went 1-1. One of the losses was off camera. The first one was the one that you guys saw in the actual deck video itself. So yeah, we do have some options to play here. I'm gonna go ahead and burn the altar. I don't think the altar is, or at least it's not gonna throw out a big threat, but I do want to kind of get rid of it early on, so that way I don't have to waste the unit discount for maybe headward to golem next turn. So we can use that. He'll play the cleric, so a little healing on the castle maybe. Yep, castle heal, which is good. No big deal there. I do want to. Ugh. You know what? I guess it's fine if I do it now rather than in the last turn. I do want to throw out the Rat King just to intercept that cleric. Maybe it's going to get a buff, but I don't want it to get a heal on itself. I don't mind it healing the castle to full health, but I do want to kind of take it down now before it becomes a big threat. So maybe, although maybe he won't even bother, or at least maybe buff the cleric before he hits the Rat King. That would be my thought, but I don't know what kind of dedicated deck this guy's running. Ooh, there's a trap. Ooh, there's a sacred quest. Uh-oh. I have the solution. It does not detonate. Alright, well. That's fair. I probably think that that's more of that's the deflecting trap. I have to assume that that is the +5 health, or else why would he buff it with Sacred Quest? Alright, Fat Bard, doing its thing. Get rid of my Rat King. Yay, no more upkeep. Do a little bit of this. I'll trigger the trap. It is deflecting shield. Yep, so now Bard's got a bunch of health, which is fine. I don't want that buff being put on a more dangerous unit, maybe, like another knight or something, which I assume that was the original target, so now he's got this permanent upkeep to him, because I'm not in a huge rush to eliminate that Bard, so let the upkeep kind of take its toll a little bit here. In the meantime, we're going to build up with Golem and Saurus to make this big threat, meanwhile keeping Headwood Burn alive. So, again, we do have some options. Do have some good options here. Courthouse. May want to move that Bard. There you go. So Bard does move out of the way, which is fine. Oy. That was not the target I wanted him to hit, though. Not in the slightest. I'll do this. I'll do this. We're going to chip more away at his castle. I think the play is going to be another Headwood, just for more burn potential, and then we can use one of the Headwoods plus Saurus to take out this Bard if it becomes problematic. But meanwhile, still getting at least 4 different procs of burn, which is going to be good. Earth Knight, okay, he's trying to take down the rat, and smartly positioning it away from Headwood burn, so good on him. Play as well, okay, so his boys are going to be surviving a little bit, which is good. Good to see, good to see. Let's see. Do that, do that. Alright, perfect. So now we can do We can do... I think what we're actually going to do is play Rat King, right? And the reason in doing so, instead of a Headwood proc hitting here, we can take out the Bard initially, then play Saurus for more burn value, or at least to limit our options for the burn. And most of them go to that courthouse, which is, again, it's okay. It's not the best thing in the world, but hell, we'll take it. It gets us closer to ending the game. I did want to throw the Saurus out with Golem to make it more impactful, but I think being able to proc multiple burns is in itself better. Or at least, not maybe better, but it was still a good option for us. Okay, Earth Knight taking more of the defensive approach. One burn on the Headwood. Did he just draw that? If not, probably should have burned the Headwood, you know, when it was summoned, but hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, that's a huge waste of the Dragon's Fire, and I don't want to do that. You know what I'm probably going to do, though? Do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. That's fine there. Golem, we probably could have saved a rat in that interaction. I just thought it wasn't really too big of a deal. And then we'll put the Golem out. Saurus is going to meet a Unholy Altar. That's going to end off the game pretty much, though, unless he can... Yeah, that's it. Alright, not bad. So, not the way I wanted to end off this video for RakaTokens, but, yeah. I mean, like I said, like the parts that you would have seen anyway were more of the BM stuff. You know, I was already in the process of losing. I mean, it was your, I think, Pirate Crusader good stuff might have been. It wasn't. I didn't see a school in that match at all. But yeah, you guys didn't really miss too much if I had started recording then. So again, LIA do apologize for not actually finishing off that matchup. Or at least the series, if you will. Again, there's a ranking 3405. It is a legitimate score, but don't have the fifth one to complete the series. And again, it's no like disrespect or shade to the opponent. I just literally forgot to hit record, and it does happen sometimes. It really does. So yeah, bit of an oof on that one, but ultimately we'll get the 3405. Like I said, a 3-star decay from last season, and yeah, not bad for the RakaTokens. And hey, a little bit of a promotion for the Awakened Kargrim deck as well. Alright, folks, that being said, I hope you did enjoy. This is a Ranked with Red, both the regular RakaToken stuff as intended and the little extra that you got in the form of the Awake Kargrim. Again, do apologize for that missing match, and it's no disrespect or shade. Like I mentioned, I just literally forgot to hit record, which happens. I've been known to do that, so yeah, but if you did enjoy, be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, whether what you think of the matches, the decks, etc., etc. And while you're down there, if you haven't already done so, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, share with friends, of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already, or just want to support the channel and help us grow by clicking the subscribe button at no additional cost to you. And that's going to do it for me for now. So, until next time, guys, stay gaming.